Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So I'm on a little bit of a kit kick at the moment and I thought I'd use this cute one I've been hoarding for a little while. So let's hop in. Alright, so I know I want to use this kit from Hop to It. I have basically been hoarding it. Oh, I don't even know when Taryn gave this to me. I just love it. The rabbits are adorable. I've also got some of the stickers that go with this kit. So I've got, where is it? This cute little rabbit with the balloon. And then I've got the big rabbits looking up at the stars. And then I've got the little ones here too under her old logo. So I have so much of it. It's just about time I used it. But I need to find some washi. So this is something that I've been working on for ages and I finally finished it. This is my washi sample TN. So basically what I did is I went through here and I held up the, where are we? I held up my kit colors. So I used this page because I found it sort of the easiest to use and held it up against all of my washies. I think I like the combo actually of my Fox and Cactus ones, but at the same time the Simply Gilded ones have the same kind of color family. They don't have the gray. So I'm just trying to, I think I'm going to go Fox and Cactus only because it's silver as opposed to hollow. So we're going to grab those out. So I've been organised. They're all here. And I think what I'll do, what am I going to do? I haven't decided. I don't want to run them horizontal because we do it horizontal all the time and that's so boring. It's so boring, but it's just so simple to do it that way. Maybe we do this around the other way. So I think what I'll do first is cover up the days and then I can work on where I'm... Actually, maybe we do around the other way. Maybe put the boxes down first and then we can do all the everything else. So I'm going to grab the boxes and I really want to play with where I've put everything this time. I want to move some stuff around. So I'm going to use... I don't use white very often, but the simpleness of this is just adorable. So what I'm interested in first is if this is going to show through, because if it is, yeah, it is. I'm going to grab some correction tape first and just wipe these out so that we try and not have that as much as we possibly can. Also just going to grab my tweezers because this makes it a bit easier. So these are actually, they're not quite perfectly sized for my kit, for my insert, sorry, but they are pretty close. So I'm going to try and line these up as best I can with just a little bit hanging on top and below. And then because we're going to play with where we put the days anyway, I think it'll end up working. So I'm going to move these around a little bit. I'm going to pay no attention whatsoever to where... I've got these to-do ones as well, so I'm just keeping an eye on these ones because I want to use these too. Try and bring in some of the grey. Just love the pastels of this kit. It's just adorable, and that's where when we add the washi tape in, it'll just add a little pop. And I'm just trying to keep these as straight as I can. On the Wednesday, I'm going to put this cute one in with the rabbit and the stars. We're going to move back over here and then we'll move into this corner for Thursday, I think. This is the downside of using kits, is that you kind of, especially if you have one that is not quite sized right for, you've kind of got to pay really close attention to where you put everything, because you're always almost making your own sort of grid. Sometimes it can be a little bit of trouble, and I forgot to wipe that out. These actually come up really nicely. I only need to pull it up just enough to get the white out in underneath. It is pulling up a little bit of paper there, but that's alright. There you go. Now you'd never know. And then we'll put in another dark box down in this corner. I'm also going to put in this one. Actually, I'm going to pull up just so it sits on the line as opposed to just under the line like the other ones have. And I'm I'm not going to stick it yet, but this is where I want the little die cut one to sit. Oh my god, that is so cute. And then we'll move over to this side. So I have this whole week off work, so I'm going to work out how to put annual leave stuff in, but I also need to make sure I put in a bunch of stickers for like to-do lists, because I will be doing a lot. Well, I'm hoping to be doing a lot. And again, I'm going to use these ones just on top of the line. I remembered before I stuck it down. I did remember. This one's not white, but I'm just to be on the safe side, I'm putting that white out behind it. And put this big, when I say grumpy, he's not grumpy, he just looks not as happy. I don't know if that's is that a thing? He's not grumpy, he's just not as happy. Put him in the middle. That doesn't look straight to me, but that's okay. I'll cover up the Saturday with the grey, and then I'll put this little pink with the blue down here as well. I don't, sometimes I want to use as many stickers as possible, like as many of the kit stickers as I can. Sometimes I don't. This is one of the ones where I want to use all of them. They're just so cute. And I have a thought for down here. Let me put this one. I think I'll do a flip out over this side using this one. Just because I can, for no other reason. So I'm going to do that flip out the same way I did last week. So but I'm going to have it flip that way, not that way. So we need to put, because I can't be bothered measuring it, I'm just going to stick this down with plenty of room, and I can just trim off the excess. Save some time. So I'm just going to line that up. Scoring tool and a ruler. This is becoming very, very, very boring for you guys now. I reckon I've done this probably 3 times in the last couple of weeks. But it just gives you so much more room, and I love it. So fold that over. There you go. And then you can trim that with the paper trimmer, but I'm just going to do it by hand just because I can. There we go, and that'll just open up and then put on the inside. Rather than putting like 2 stickers, I'm just going to do use some of these headers. So I'm just going to do this one here that says important. So I'm going to put that one on the top over here, and it's just sort of sitting off the edge, but I'll trim that up in a sec. And then I'm also going to get this little pink one that says notes and do the same thing. There we go. And then if there's any sticking out, I'm just going to cut that off. There we go. We'll just stick that down in this corner. So I'm just going to grab glue. Yeah, that's the only downside that, oops, that's definitely not straight. I'm actually just going to pull this one up, just because I want to put, I'm just using some undo because it's just a little bit easier. I just want to make sure that sits flush, because otherwise this will look silly. So just getting in and under this one, pulling it up. And if you haven't seen my videos before and you haven't seen me use undo, it doesn't do any damage to the sticker or the page. Both of them will dry absolutely perfectly. You can just wait for them. It does leave a little bit of a sticky residue, but you can rub that off with an eraser. And you can either wait for it to air dry, because it won't take very long, or you can do what I do, which is cheat and use a heat tool. I'm just being a little bit careful because I think this sticker's got a little bit of plastic in it and I don't want to melt it. I learned from the time I was using Denise's. And this is just a little sticky, so I'm just going to use my eraser just to rub off that sticky. Most of it will be underneath where the sticker is anyway, so don't need to be too perfect. I'll come back and I'll rub off anything else that's left. So I'm going to line this up again, and just following where I put the pink one, so now they're on the same line, and then I can stick this one which they almost feel stickier once you've pulled the undo up. Put that one back, just running on top of it. Go, and you'd never know I pulled it up. Oh, that looks so cute. And then I know I want to put this big, I think I'll put him just there in the middle. No other reason than I can. That's basically it. So we'll stick them down now because then I know that they're in the right spot. Might need to put the washi tape down first. So it's now come down to what colour do I put in. It definitely needs some more blue because there's definitely too much pink. I think what I'll do is there's plenty of pink and there's plenty of grey. So I'm going to put the yellow at the bottom and the blue at the top, just to bring in some more of those colours because they don't have them right now. And you do have a little sneaky of the yellow and the blue over here and over here. So you want to make sure I bring it in if I can. So I'm just going to have that sit right on the line for the yellow. We are going to add a little bit of silver in here in a minute as well, which will make it look like the silver on the washi is not sort of out of place. Blue up there at the top. The blue on the roll looks a bit much, but it's not when you get it down. I'm also going to not worry about whiting out the November because I'm going to stick it back in again afterwards. So I'm actually going to go, oh, that's really not straight. I'm going to go right over the top of it and then I can stick it back in afterwards. I'm also going to fix up this sticker in a sec because it's so not straight, it's not funny. I've got a little bit of a mark on the bottom. Also got some dog hair stuck under there. A little bit of rub with the eraser will solve the mark. I'll just pull the dog hair out with my tweezers. There we go. Again, barely know. You barely know I did it. Okay, so we're going to put the days of the week back in. That's the next job. I'm going to use some stickers. Oh, actually, I'm going to put these in first. So I'm just going to put the die cut sticker in on this side and I'm going to put the little rabbit in the other side as well. So I'm just having them sit slightly over the note section and then we'll put the little balloon rabbit over on this side. These are really easy to get to the release paper, which is great. I don't have fingernails, so it's a pain when they're really those hard ones to get your fingers under. These ones are fantastic. So I'm just lining up the little bunny. Whoops. Making sure his ears sit flat. Oh, that's adorable. So I'm grabbing my Ultimate Sticker Book from Oscar and Lou and I'm going to use these grey date covers. I just think that's a little bit easier and will fit in. Although, they might be just a little bit too big. There are just normal day covers in here as well. Here we go. Maybe I just use the weekday ones. I'm going to use just the normal weekday ones. They're actually very close to the font that's, actually I think they are the same font, that's in here anyway. But, because I moved them obviously, they kind of need to do that wiggle. So I'm just going to fix these up. So I'll put the days back in. Yeah, that looks better. I think I'll just leave them, the ones that, no I won't. It'll look silly. The font's the same but the darkness isn't, so, and they're slightly different size. Also just going to grab out of this Oscar and Lou one, there's this really cute little icon for Happy Mail. I just want to grab that. Is that one or there was another one? I'm going to grab this little chonky one. Oh no, I won't because I don't want to mix it up with the rabbits. you don't want to go too far. I'll just use this one instead. Just going to put that little Happy Mail over here. All right. So that folds out that way. So I've got notes and important. So I'm going to put a to-do one at the top over here. I'm just going to use a little bit of yellow, and this is where I'm going to bring in some of the silver with some headers. So I'm going to put this over here. And then these ones are from Monique Plans. I'm just going to, so they're just silver clear. So this will bring in some of that silver. Okay, so you can see that's got that nice sort of shine to it. And then I've got the Happy Mail. I knew I got something out for the Happy Mail. I'm actually just going to pull this little envelope up and just move it on top of that top rabbit. So I'm just covering up that top one, and then I can use this Happy Mail as the header. So cute. And then I am going to add in another rabbit. So I'm going to add in this little, this is from Doodles Do, and this is this little doodle bun running. So I'm just going to put him, over here for now. So it's going to be my little gym icon. I don't know yet if I'm going to the gym on Tuesday, but if not, I can just move him. I'm also just going to add in a couple of these little flags on every page, on every day, sorry, just going with the blue, the grey, the blue, the pink and the yellow, because they actually match really nicely. And just having these as my annual leave ones, because I'm on annual leave all week. So I'm just spinning up the colours. So I'm just going yellow, grey, pink, blue, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Actually, I won't do them on Saturday and Sunday. I'll just do them on, do it on Friday. There is a weekend sticker in here. And again, these are made for verticals, but that doesn't mean you can't use them in horizontals. So I'm just going to put that in between Saturday and Sunday. And then just with my pen, I'm just going to write AL in all of these. And the last thing I need to do is I have a hair appointment on Tuesday, and I'm just trying to decide if I want to put that with a little icon or if I want to use something else. The little clouds. I think I'm going to use this little rabbit. Oh no, I won't, because we've already got that there. I'm going to use this blue one with the little heart. Put that down the bottom here. Just got a little bit of a gap, and just write in the hair with Jeff. And then, oh, one more thing. One more. It is one of my friend's birthdays on Friday. So I'm just going to put in this cute little balloon. This one's from Live, Love and Craft. I just love it. Like, I know we've already got the balloon with the pink and the heart on the other side, but just that little balloon there is just so cute. So just to put the months back in, I'm just going to use these ones from Planet Beautiful. They're not quite the same, or they're not the same font at all, but I think it's okay. I'm actually just going to pull that washi up and just white it out. That way it won't be quite so obvious that I'm not covering it completely. I've just realised I've still got a sticker over here that I want to use, so I'll add that in just a sec. So I've got the November there. Do the same thing on this side. I think it's my favourite thing about washi is that it just comes up so easily. And then I've got this little one here, and I want to use it. Oh, I just don't know where. No, I won't. I'll keep it and I'll use it later on. Put it back on the sheet for now. This is a little, it's not a, oh, there's only one more. I'm going to cut this a little bit like I did with that circle one last week. I'm just going to cut it up just to add a little bit of interest to it. Obviously it's white, so you won't notice the square anyway, but it just makes it a little bit different. And let's just stick that, I want to put it there, but I think it looks like too much. I am gonna save it and use it another time. So I'm just gonna put it back on the little release paper thing. Sorry, Taryn, I'm pulling your sheet apart. There we go. It's free. So I'll just put that back in my stash for now. But I think that that's actually really cute. It's actually cuter than I thought it was going to be. And I'm surprised that so many of my little kits all actually work together. I didn't think that I'd have quite as much kind of colours in this pastel family that would actually work. I just stuck that little one in there because he's really cute. And one more. I know, I can't stop. There we go, I'm going to stop. So that is my week using the gorgeous Hop to It cute bunny kit. Like I said, been in my collection for I don't know how long, so happy to actually get to use it. This kit is now in Taryn's store, so I will link it down below so you can go and check it out if you're interested in it. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my socials. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastical week, and I will see you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!